Hi, it's Marissa. I just wanted to make this video really quickly. I wanted to talk about my experience with getting this, going to sleep, because I didn't record like I wanted to, just because this was my fourth time going to get it done, and at first I was backing out. I won't lie. But after I started just asking the questions that I wanted to ask the doctor, and he let my mom come back with me until I was asleep. He asked me what I was scared of, and I told him, and it just was really helpful to actually get it out instead of just thinking it in my head. So I was scared of dying, obviously, and I was scared of having a heart attack, which is my main fear when it comes to my anxiety. And he said that he would be more likely to have either that happen before I would. So that was okay, I guess. And then I specifically asked for the IV to be put into my hand just because it's easier that way. I'm not wearing the Band-Aid anymore, but there's a tiny little dot, if you can see it. Hold on. Anyway, I was just, I started to get out of the panic state that I was backing out, and I let them do the IV. And then he gave me some medicine. I think he called it Versed. I'm not sure. And there was saline, obviously, because I couldn't eat or drink after 11 p.m. the night before. After that kicked in, it took probably a couple minutes. Sorry, I got a text message. Let's not worry about that right now. It took probably a couple minutes for the Versed to kick in, but once it did, I do remember I said, whoa, and I just started to lay back, and I started laughing at just about anything. I don't know what I was laughing at. And then somehow I was, he put, I think it was called propofol or something in my IV. My eyes were closed at that point, but it hurt a lot going through the IV, and I remember saying, oh, that hurts. Is that normal? That really hurts. And I think it was either my mom or the doctor responded and said that that's normal with the propofol, if I remember, because I don't know, I was out of it. And then the next thing I remember is my eyes were still closed, but I was starting to talk. I believe I had gauze in my mouth, so I would just ask a bunch of random questions, how did it go, blah, blah, blah. They said I was really talkative after I woke up. And for me, I felt up here, up at the top, I started feeling it, and I kept saying, oh, that really hurts, that aches, I want to cry. And then like I said, my eyes were still closed, but I was hearing, and I was talking. I felt him put more numbing in there, and I do remember going, ow, 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 ow. But then it started going numb, but then, of course, after I woke up again, it was wearing off. It didn't take long for whatever was used to wear off. I don't know if that's normal, if it's just my body. The way I would describe the pain is it feels like a giant toothache. It's really sore everywhere. When I open my mouth, they're swollen, obviously. And if I didn't mention, which I probably should have in the beginning of the video, I am not wearing my dentures because they dig so bad into my gums that are already sore and swollen that I couldn't do it. And I called the dental office this morning, and they said it's okay if I don't wear them, and that I'll get them adjusted tomorrow. So, because I have an appointment tomorrow at 2 p.m. So, we will see how that goes. And another thing I noticed is I think the abscess on my front tooth that's no longer there is gone. Because I do remember before I got any medicine in me and whatnot, I asked him, can he get rid of the abscess? And he said that he would pull the tooth out and like clean everything out. I couldn't remember what word he used exactly. But, yeah, so I am a little bit like bloody. It's either blood, like I don't think I'm actively bleeding per se, or it's like mixing with my saliva and causing that, but I'm going to show my gums just because I guess why not. I've been showing them a little bit anyway, just from talking. Let's do a trigger warning though, because it is nasty looking. But this is what it is. I'm not gonna like get all up in there. I do have like stitches that like dissolving or something. I don't know. And then the top, you see the stitch right there. I don't know what that is. Oh yeah, it's so sore. But yeah, that's my gums. I do apologize if this video is like everywhere. I'm trying to get what I wanted to say into the video, but I feel like it's gonna be really like long. I will be honest and say that I'm sorry, that was weird. I have been smoking cigarettes, but I've been doing it very like softly. I go like really gently and hoping that it helps. I can use a glass full of warm water with 1 teaspoon of salt. So like the salt water to just rinse. So I am just so out of it, but yeah, if you want to see more videos from me, sorry, looks like there's hair or something. If you want to see more videos from me, just let me know. I did make a video way back in July when I still had my teeth anyway, about my heart monitor and stuff like that. So maybe if you want to see it, I can actually get around to like editing it and uploading it. So yeah, and I never did make a surgery vlog like I wanted to, but it's okay. It happened, and the surgery happened, and yeah, so bye.